How did you get here? I caught the bus.
Nobody's gonna be here.
Okay. You can see it, right? Sit up some.
It's gonna make me laugh first.
Alright. That's Gooch.
I have to get off my phone.
I'm gonna sit sideways.
Yeah. Preferably.
Okay, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Shannae Shantel, and I'm back with another video. And today I'm here with my beautiful friends, and we're gonna be doing a girls talk. So my friends sent me some questions on my Instagram poll. But before we get into the video, I'm gonna have my friends introduce themselves. We're gonna start with Asha.
Hi, I'm Asha. Asha Snyder.
Never mind. Hi, I'm Aaliyah. My Instagram is...
I'm Lee. My Instagram is _so.lee.
Hey y'all, I'm Asaya. My Instagram is _Saya Sanaa. And subscribe to my YouTube channel as well at Saya Sanaa.
Hey guys, it's me again. Jcia. Instagram, jcia.c.
So we're just gonna jump right into the video. The first topic is ignoring red flags with boys you like.
You said ignoring red flags?
Yeah, what boys you like.
Damn, I'm dealing with
Are
that.
we talking from my perspective?
Yeah, I can start. Alright, so respectfully, I feel like if you're ignoring the red flags, then you really cannot complain. Like, I don't want to hear you talk about it. I don't want to hear you do none of that because you ignored everything that is being said to you, like, straight up. Like, he told you multiple times.
But red flags doesn't necessarily mean like they're physically telling you. It could be like things that's happening and noted, this happened,
Yeah,
that
little
happened.
stuff like that, that's different. But I'm talking about the ones that's literally right there in your face, right here. Like,
Okay.
right
Then
there.
that's your fault. You're just gonna keep dealing with it,
Yeah,
so don't
then-
complain
so you
about
can't
it.
complain about
But
it.
what about the people who like?
I'm gonna deal with it and I'm gonna complain.
Really?
But I have a different opinion.
You would.
I feel like because like I know when girls are in love, like we tend to do that.
Starstruck.
We tend to ignore red flags.
Me too.
But I feel like a lot of girls feel like they could change boys.
But what
boys,
if-
and it's not gonna
I
happen.
agree.
What if you freshly talking to somebody and you feeling them out, but they still showing you the red flags? You think like, since you jump down their throat, well not jump down their throat, but like ignore it or say something about it because it's like, damn, I just started talking to you. Like,
Well,
like
you should ignore it.
You should ignore it.
I feel like I'm gonna let, to a certain extent, you should ignore stuff to a certain extent. Like,
Yeah,
it's but so much you can tolerate.
See,
But
I'm
it's
the type
girls
of
who's
person-
gonna keep it going and then they're gonna keep talking about it.
Yeah, but I'm the type of person like I'll tolerate until I can't stand you. Then I don't want you to talk to me at all.
Like,
But my thing is how
and there's certain non-negotiables. Like, okay, what are y'all non-negotiables?
Disrespect.
that's
Mine is messing with somebody while you messing with me, because I'm not gonna be messing with somebody while I'm messing with that, and that's just the type of person I am. I
Unless they're
can't
honest,
juggle.
if they're honest though.
And I'm gonna decide whether or not I'm gonna mess with you. But
Exactly.
me personally, I'm not gonna mess with somebody that's messing with somebody else, because it's like, if you're not with me, you're with that person.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, so now I need to do my own thing.
Right.
But I mean, you could do both.
I mean, yeah, but the type of person I am, I can't do too much at one time because,
Anxiety.
yeah, it's just too much. I'm not that kind of person, not that kind of girl. I've never been like, you know, it's females who could talk to 5 different niggas at one time. Men at one time, but I can't
Power
do
to
that.
y'all, queen.
my thing is how red y'all want the flag to get. Like
You want it to be.
Because it could be the type of red flag where
It's like
if
orange.
you messing with a hood boy and he call you a B. That's a red flag for me.
That's a
Like,
red
I
flag
like
for me.
disrespect.
Don't
But
put me
it
on
could,
me.
but a red flag could also be you getting a boy tight and he cock back his hand. Then it's like, whoa.
No, that's not
That's
right.
another type of red flag.
That's true.
But then
No, but it's a
also
red flag if he didn't hit you yet.
red flags for me are also like
Yeah.
red flags for me could also be like you don't know how to communicate, or like you shut down. If you tight at me, now you ignoring me all day. I mean, I do that though.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
but you see
I'm guilty for ignoring.
But see, that's the burgundy flags. Those are flags you can ignore. My thing is
My red flags.
so what's your definition of red?
Right.
The stuff that we really cannot, like what
everybody
we really
version of a red flag is different.
Like my thing, it is, but like, okay, so let's say for communication, like I feel like none of us should want to deal with somebody who don't want to communicate, but you can work with that.
Want to do that?
Yeah,
what if you're a person that express yourself and you gotta mess with somebody who you gotta pull everything out of?
That's why
and then you gonna feel like you're doing too much.
No, but I can relate to that on a personal level because like that's what Randall had to do for me. Like he had to, I had to work on my communication. I was not somebody that communicated.
Was it because people you met before?
No, that's just me. So he could consider that a red flag.
Red flags are one thing, but then like
if there's
way better now though.
If there's effort, then like low key you could work.
You trying to work on it, but if you keep blatantly doing the same thing I'm telling you about, then that's really a red flag.
That's really a red flag.
Like Aaliyah, for example, she said she worked on it. Mm-hmm. Clearly, she got through it.
Exactly, and their relationship is
Gucci.
Right.
Exactly.
So next topic: accepting money from men.
No.
Let me start.
No.
Let me start. Cause look,
no.
let me start.
Right.
Let me start. Right.
Men that are your man, men that you're messing with.
It just says men.
A lot of the men that I've always dealt with, I felt like I've always been like the mommy. Like I've always, cause the type of person I am, I like giving. I like overextending myself. And it took for me to mess with somebody who like is gonna do for me, and I'm like, wait, I don't want like, you know, it's new. Like I want to give my card, I want to get you stuff. Like it's not always about me, but like, you know, when you messing with people, like old people, like I don't know, like, they scarred you, like they scarred you, like
you messing with Unc,
right?
not old, but like people from your past, like they scarred you so bad, and you're gonna expect the same thing from somebody from now.
I really want to hear JC's perspective on it because she's a little bit older than us.
Me personally, like I don't like taking money from nobody, like nobody at all. Like
exactly,
I feel like you're gonna hold it over my head, no, like forever. So I just don't do it. Period.
I've been like that. Like I watch how my dad takes care of his wife. Like she doesn't have to worry about anything at all ever, right? And I watch how you know. And if you're supposed to be my man and I'm supposed to be giving my body to you, and you expect love and loyalty, and you want me to cook for you, and you want me to clean for you, and you gotta cut the check.
You want wife duties.
I'm not doing that.
Like that's what I'm saying. Okay, like if you have a certain relationship where like y'all don't really expect anything from anyone, then it's like you both don't have expectations for each other, then fine. But if you expect a woman to respect you as a man is supposed to be a provider. So if you want that manly respect, then do what a man is said they're supposed to do.
In terms of like cash or just like gifts. Because it's two different things.
Cash, gifts, like, okay, for example, like, if your man falls short, you gonna jump to his rescue. I can't speak for the other demographics of women, but black women, they hold their man down. Yeah. So if your man comes short, you're gonna hold your man down. And I would expect the same energy from my man when the time comes. Because if I'm complaining to you about something and you damn that's crazy,
like I always tell my significant other, like, gifts is one of my love languages, but it's the last one. But that don't mean I don't want some gifts. Right. Give me a gift. Give me some cash. But the thing is, I reciprocate that energy too. So that's what it is. Like I feel like I'm not gonna give out the energy if that person not giving me that energy.
Agreed. I don't think women should be leeches, but I think we should be taken care of.
It's as simple as that. 50-50, it's fine, or 60-40.
60-40.
We're not gonna do 20-80.
Yeah,
no, we're not doing that.
All right, y'all, sorry.
Yeah, so I don't really have a say. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't have no point on it. I'm gonna accept. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna do that. But I was raised by a father who tells me this is how you should be loved.
Big up the dad.
My dad told me that's how you're supposed to love me anyway. So a part of the way you're supposed to love me. So I'm gonna take it. So
right.
I don't think it makes us. I don't think it makes us less of anything. Like I feel like women, we're prideful because they always have the upper hand on us. So we be feeling like no. Yeah, not about to have the upper hand on us on that. We could take care of our own, but allow it. Like they should do that.
Even in Justin's comments, when he's like, "Oh, pay her rent today," and the memes the memes are supposed to be a little kiki, but there are men in the comments that are like,
"It is this time."
It's messing with everybody's brain. They say women are gold diggers these days.
It's a generation,
but it's really women out here that don't. Me personally, I would rather do for you to do for me, because I've always been like. I've been working all of my life, like, so I'm already, like, I've been paying my own phone, bills, so I don't expect nobody to do for me, not even my mother. I work for my own self, like,
right.
I feel like it's a generational thing.
Yeah. But we just that's
how we grew up. That's how you grew up.
Yes, that's just and that's just the type of people
but
we are. We feel like, oh, you know, give back, whatever, But that's the generation changing that. Like, that's everybody now is like, why y'all don't do this for us? Yes, they changing everything.
Yes,
I talk about we gotta start.
I think it just has to do with
it's the environment.
Even younger men. I've seen younger men that like spend bread on their woman,
and that's how they think they keep them. Now, I don't care. Like you could get me all the gifts in the world.
If it come with disrespect,
I don't want it.
Yeah.
Keep it.
If it come with disrespect, keep it.
Like, that's crazy. No, I don't care about all of that.
But see, look,
and
that's
I also
crazy.
think that like. Now the time that like we're trying to demand what we deserve, they feel like it's taken away from their masculinity.
Yes.
And it's not. It doesn't make you any less of a man. I'm just letting you know what we deserve. Like this is a touchy topic, so I don't want to be on it for too long. But someone said rapey vibes.
Let me tell you the worst comment a person has ever made recently. Somebody raped somebody, and I saw somebody on Facebook say, he don't give me rapey vibes.
Like what is that?
I think also not only does no mean no, but there's such a gray area with our generation. There's such a gray area with consent, and there shouldn't be.
And it shouldn't be.
If
and that's
I'm
women
saying,
too. Women don't understand that.
If a woman is saying no to begin with, and you feel like, oh, a little coercion is not gonna hurt. Maybe she just shy. No, if it's no from jump, it's no. If she gonna change her mind,
they start changing.
She gonna let you know.
If she gonna give you the mind, she gonna give you the exactly. Because if you want to do something, you're gonna let them know. Like,
if I want to do something, I already had it in my mind before it became what it was.
So
beforehand, if I'm giving you the vibes of what it is, that means I'm gonna do it. But
exactly,
and I say no, it's no.
And then there's this thing on Facebook, like when this DJ this was going around, and everyone is like, oh, I hung out with him and he didn't rape me.
People don't show their true colors.
Right, and I hung out with him and we were drunk and he didn't rape me. He didn't feel like raping you. That doesn't make him not a rapist.
It's like a gray area comment. I feel like that shouldn't even be a thing. I agree with you on that because my own boyfriend for my birthday, he knew I wanted to get so drunk. He said, "Babe, if you're too drunk,
I'm not touching you."
Yeah.
And then there's such thing as marital rape. Like people believe
people
believe that because you're married to me, your body belongs to me, and if I don't feel like doing it tonight, I'm not doing it.
Period.
Don't touch me.
If I don't feel like doing it ever,
I'm gonna call 911.
And that's what they're about it.
And that's on period.
Yeah, I don't want to stay on this too long because getting pregnant. And I'm gonna narrow it down a little bit. So we're gonna talk about getting pregnant now, and like or getting pregnant in the future. Do we want children?
Okay,
I want to start.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So for me personally, I'm living my life right now. Like I'm going out, having fun. I want to do vacations. My sister. She have 2 kids. She younger than me, and I see the trouble she have with dealing with them. Like granted, I love my niece and nephew, but I know me personally, I cannot deal with no kid right now. I want to get up and move when I want to move. You know, things happen unexpectedly, but like.
Yeah, and if it happens, then I might step up to the plate.
Yeah, but no, eventually,
I might not.
Eventually, I do want to be a mom, but not right now. Like I'm literally living. I'm about to graduate college. I want to go out on the weekend, go on a weekday, go to happy hour. You can do it with the kid, but you have to find babysitters, and that's just not my.
You want to be sitting here talking to us?
I can't sit on my hookah if I want. No,
I just think that I'm not living the type of life where I would want to bring a child into right now. I know that kids can motivate you and they can do all of this, but I want to be able to give to my kids right off the bat.
Exactly.
Like I want, I don't want to have to struggle. I don't want to have to worry about where it's gonna come from or worry about if my kid is gonna resent me later on because they wasn't able to do certain things. Because at some points I can't even feed myself.
How am I feed another mouth? And that's the thing. The parents these days, they have the kids all for like, I'm not gonna say sympathy, but like they feel bad. And then it's like the young parents these days, they put themselves in situations where they can't provide for their child and they expect everybody else to do that for them. And then they're not teaching their kids the right thing that they need to know.
And then young parents are jealous of their peers that
around
have
them.
children.
You can't be mad because you chose to have a child is a choice, and it really is. It's not. You can't put that burden on somebody else because you decided to do that.
And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the young people these days are making it. They're normalizing getting pregnant right now because they feel like they have so much help.
Yes.
This is your child and your responsibility.
And when you have that child, it gets real.
And that's what you want to do.
I feel like I don't want kids right now. I probably won't want kids.
I think we can all agree.
Yeah, like I feel like none of us want kids right now.
I don't want to.
It's literally the same thing that Liera said. I'm living my life. I'm enjoying my life. I'm too selfish for a child right now. But and then also the way that I view parenting, the way that I see myself as a parent, I'm not going to give you an iPad and walk away. Right. No, we're not.
And that's what's going on right now. They give the kids the iPad and they listening to shooter, bang, bang. They're not listening you know. I want to education and stuff, Lion Kings and stuff. Your kid is making animal sounds and...
Like, I want to be a very interactive parent.
Right. And then another thing is, like, if I have a child right now, then I have to think, okay, well, I got to go out and work. So I'm going to have a kid. And then, listen, first of all, I want to be in a financial position where I can stay home with my child until my child is able to talk, because people will not love your child. Shut off. But people will not love your child the way you love your child. And so until my child is able to come to me and say, "Mommy, she pinched me," I want to be able to stay home with my kids.
So evil.
I want to be a stay-at-home mom for the first few years of my child's life, and I've always said that. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that if you're.
Yeah, I want this channel up so I can be a stay-at-home mom.
No, but look, this is what it is. And then how you having a child and it's okay to live with your parent, but you're not financially ready. You're living with mommy. You expecting mommy to go get formula for your baby. Why can't you have your own space? Because at some point in time, your parents is going to get tired of dealing with your kid because it's not their responsibility. And that's what's happening right now. They're putting the burden on their peoples.
And then there's so much falling out between
how you mad at someone because they don't want to watch or babysit your child? You had the child. I raised you already. Why?
That are or were teen mothers, and it's like, all respect to y'all got that, because I couldn't do it.
Because one of my, not to air, because whatever. She was basically, essentially, kind of contemplating the idea of having a kid, and we were all kind of in the group chat like, no, like, type thing, and I was like, I don't want you to be, kind of feel like we saying you would be a bad parent or anything like that, but I really just want you to enjoy your life.
Like, if you miss out on your 20s, what stories do you have to tell your kids?
Nothing.
Like, these are the years. Yo, friend, we out to the games. Yo, we out to this. We doing this.
Happy alright, you can have fun with a child. Not say your life is over. Your life will never, ever be the same, and no one can argue with me on that. Your life will never be the same.
And your life will never just be about you.
Well, I personally feel like I don't want any kids at all.
I used to be the same. Me too.
Girl,
not
I'm
even like 10 years from now.
I still
don't want kids. I don't want kids.
I feel like I'm going to, because I
want to share why, or you just don't want kids?
I just don't want kids.
Like,
I had that mindset before, but I feel like I want that type of
number one, like I see, like my mom had my little sister when I was 20. Like, so basically, I've been raising her too, so I see how that goes. I don't want to deal with that. Like, I feel like I won't ever be ready to have a kid. Like, I won't ever have that like non-selfish way to have a kid. Like, and like my biggest fear is how that kid is gonna turn out. Like, what if I mess up that child's life? Like, I don't know. So like the unknown, it scares me that I just don't want. I don't want to.
She gave Christina Yang.
She did give Christina Yang some grades. But I also think, get a dog, girl. Right. But I also think that there's a lot of self-development that needs to be done before you have a child too, because you got to worry about, this is a whole other personality that's developing. You can't expect a child to be like you, or you can't expect them to have the same attitude. Are you going to scold them for every little thing? Are you going to beat them for every little thing? Is this something that's just their personality? Is it a phase? Like, I feel like we have to be in a sound mind to have a child and to be able to raise a child the right way, and it's just not the time for us right now. We outside. I wish everybody had their cups, because we'll definitely cheers to that. And our next and last topic is gonna be who is more toxic, man or woman, and the reasons for y'all answers. First, let me say, we need to stop normalizing toxicity.
That's the worst word ever. I don't want to hear that again.
And people use it in the wrong context all the time.
You need therapy. You need therapy.
Goes for you.
Google says the definition of toxic is very harmful or unpleasant in a pervasive or insidious way. An example says a toxic relationship. Another definition is poisonous.
Women like to put their hands on men, and I feel like don't hit no man if you can't take a hit.
Exactly, because then it's like, oh, he hit me, but what did you do for him
What
to
did
hit
you
you?
do for him?
Not to make it sound like that, but if you hit him, I'm not saying it's okay for a man to hit you, but
if he's aggressive for no reason, that's a different story. But if you're gonna be mushing him, I'm gonna teach my son to hit anybody back. And y'all could bash me or whatever, but if you're gonna be mushing him and calling him, emasculating him and calling him the B word and like doing all of this, then.
Because women have a way
I feel like
my son's gonna come back and snuff you.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm gonna tell my son. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
But I'm never gonna encourage you to abuse women though.
Exactly.
You hear her once, walk away, bro. Just walk away.
But you know, it shouldn't even get to that. Keep your hands.
Yeah.
It should never get to that because hitting someone is a part of being toxic. It really is.
Okay, so let's talk about Ari, Javante, Herb, and Tyna.
But that's just a mess.
That's the end of the video.
That's not even toxic. That's a mess.
Money bag gonna be mad if he see this video. He like,
Bag, listen.
It's a mess.
I just
Both on both ends. Messes.
I feel like
But she was.
she needs to just be ready for whatever comes after that child because you've seen it happen to somebody else and you took part in it.
If someone shows you who they are,
if they
you get them how you use them, and that's really true.
Red flag.
I'm unbiased. But I think maybe I am a little biased because I like
both too.
I think one, she's misunderstood, and I think two, maybe her coping mechanism is coming to the internet and throwing a little sub. It leaves room for people to give their opinions and people to bash her. But there's also people that reach out to her and let her know that it's okay. And we all go through things. Like she is the most human influencer I've ever seen because we've seen her go through postpartum. We've seen her break up with her man, get back with Javante, have run-ins with her ex. Things that we go through in our daily lives, she's going through. And we don't bash our friends. We listen to our friends when they come to us and vent to us and stuff. I think she knows, like, okay, if I put this out, people are going to say, I don't think she cares about what others are going to say. I think she's coming to just say her piece, say what she got to say.
She don't care. She wouldn't argue with people.
That's different.
But she's defending herself.
Okay, so when you don't care, you don't care to defend yourself.
Like,
okay,
I feel like they shouldn't be mad at things like that because that's expected.
Okay, let's take Ari out of it for a second, right? Let's put Summer in the middle.
That's just a mess.
Summer came on here. Summer came on the internet. And she was talking about how London wasn't doing what she was doing, what he was doing, or whatever, and all this other stuff. And a lot of people was like, "Oh, she's pregnant. It's hormones." Or nobody gives Ari the same respect they give other influencers.
No, because with Summer, I think she's a dummy. How you get on there before you even get pregnant? Talk about how he don't. When you get mad at him, you talk about how he don't do for his kids, and you turn around and have a kid about it. And then after you get pregnant, you some months in, and you're saying you would have expected him to treat you better. But you were just complaining. You seen how he treated his other kids, his baby mother. Why would you not expect the same thing for you? He already showed you what type of person he is.
But that goes back to Aaliyah. Women think they could change men. Definitely.
But you was about to say to wake up and
you can't expect them to ignore a million hate comments, bro.
Like you're gonna respond back to everybody.
No. But Ari doesn't respond to everybody.
I'm not saying that. You just said you can't wake up to a million. A million is a bit much.
I'm saying like if
you signed up for this lifestyle, you already know what it comes because it's celebrities.
Exactly.
It's like say 6ix9ine. He's most hated right now, and he don't give a fuck. He doesn't care.
Like,
Because the type of person he is, I'm just saying, like, it's people who care and it's people who don't. When you don't care,
so
you're gonna let people say what they want to say.
Okay, so I think we should agree to disagree, and
I always agree to disagree with Ari because
I think we should agree to disagree and respect each influencer's individuality.
Exactly.
If that's how Ari decides to cope with her stuff, then I feel like we should respect that. And leave it at that.
And she guys. Mad.
All right, y'all. We're gonna close this video for real this time. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see us touch on more celebrity topics, more controversy, let us know in the comments. Very much. Okay. If you enjoyed Girls Talk, make sure you like, comment, share this video, subscribe with the post notification bell so you don't miss when I post. Subscribe to my sister's channel. Videos coming soon, and we going up.